What's up, everybody? This is the Angry Jew, and I'm back with another rant about how liberals still don't freaking get it. And apparently, they're not satisfied with having Donald Trump as president for only 4 years. They want him in there for 8, which is great with me. Um, Let me explain to you what I mean by that. In case you haven't noticed, every single time Donald Trump does exactly what the fuck he said he was going to do, liberals freak out every time as if this is a big shock for them. Oh my god, he actually did repeal Obamacare. Oh my god, he's greenlighting the Dakota Access Pipeline. Oh my god, he made a Muslim ban. Oh my god, he's doing the wall. Every fucking time he does something, they freak out as if this is a shock to them. Which is fine, we get it. They don't understand that Trump is actually the first president to ever actually do what he said he was going to do, which is great. Now that's fine. That isn't the part that bothers me. They're allowed to freak out, we get it. They're completely out of touch with reality, and they still don't get it. The thing that really gets me is that it's one thing if they were just discussing it amongst themselves, they have all their liberal friends and they want to rant about it on Facebook and, their little echo chamber, they could all sit there and discuss about how evil Donald Trump is. That's fine. That would be fine. We get it. We did the same thing with Obama. Fine. The thing I really don't get is that when Trump does something, they are outraged to the point where they expect us to be outraged. They literally say things like, oh my god, you guys, you see what Donald Trump did? This is what you get when you vote for Donald Trump. He made a Muslim ban. We fucking voted for him to do exactly that, you idiots, you stupid morons. Don't you understand that there's a whole nother half of this country that literally wants him to do exactly what we fucking voted for him to do? No, you don't get it. You don't understand that other people have different values and different views on reality than you do. Now, if you don't want to accept that reality, that's fine. You can spend the next 4 years screaming and yelling about how crazy and stupid we all are instead of actually understanding that other people look at things differently and trying to get your future candidates to try to understand what's going on in the mind of the other half of this country. But no, you won't. You'll sit there screaming and yelling for the next 4 years, every single time Donald Trump does something, oh my god, this is what Trump is doing, this is crazy, instead of realizing that there are people who actually want him to do this. Now, most of the people that are liberal, as we know, they're in their own little world. They're on, the coast of the country. They have their issues that are very important to them. They can't seem to understand that other people, although they're good people, might not prioritize the values that you prioritize because they're in a totally different economic situation. They're in a totally different life. And believe it or not, to some people, to some working class people, which is the meat of the country, which actually voted for Trump, as much as they may be for, transgender bathrooms or gay rights or whatever, when you're a middle income person who is struggling to get by, when a presidential candidate comes around and says that he's going to reduce your taxes, reduce your health care costs, and possibly get you a better job, some people actually care about that more, whether transgenders in New York can use bathrooms. I know it's hard to believe, but some people actually care more about that, and some people actually want the borders to be secure. Some people actually want the borders to have a wall. Some people actually want a travel ban for the next 3 months until we could make better laws. Some people do want these things because that is what's important to them. So the sooner you guys can actually understand that this isn't like some dictator rose to power against the will of the nation, the way you make it scream, the way you scream and yell every single second, you would think that like a dictator rose into power. We're all supposed to be shocked when he does that because you don't fucking get that half the country likes what he's doing. And if you don't believe it, post it on your own Facebook. Look, I know you blocked all your conservative friends because obviously if they voted for Trump, they must be, Hitler. But look at what your conservative friends are writing. You'll actually see most of them do support this. So the second you can actually understand that this has nothing to do with Trump doing things that he wasn't supposed to do and making things a mess, and that he actually is doing what the voters voted for him, maybe you can actually understand that there are other people out there that your candidates in the future should acknowledge and put their priorities at the top of the list as opposed to the things that you guys wasted time with. Now, just how out of touch are liberals with reality? Just this past week, if you want the best example of all time, Sarah Silverman, in case you haven't heard what she said, which you probably haven't, because let's be honest, she hasn't done shit in like the last 30 years. The last time she had anything funny in her was when she was fucking Jimmy Kimmel. But anyway, Sarah Silverman said, are you ready for this? As soon as we get the military on our side, we're going to overthrow Donald Trump once and for all. As soon as you get the military on your side? Are you so out of touch, you stupid the C word that I shouldn't be saying? You stupid, stupid bitch. Do you not understand that the military is literally like 75 to 80% hardcore right-wing Republicans, but you're so out of touch with reality. You think that like the whole world, the military is angry at Trump and they're on our side. The military is liberal. All we need is the military to rise up and we'll overtake him. You don't get it. They don't like you. They don't like your ideas. They voted for this guy to do exactly what he said he was going to do. And unfortunately for you, the first politician in history to do what he said he's going to do is Donald fucking Trump. So, next time he does exactly what he said he was going to do, don't make it sound like it's a whole big shock and a whole big deal where you have to go out there and expect us to like answer for him when we're all sitting there nodding our heads like, yep, that's what we actually wanted for. Freaking idiots. Anyway, this is the Angry Jew, and I am telling it like it is. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself.